Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Akakadash, Kal, Haladamai, How, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Akakadash. That's in the ancient Hebrews, and all praises to Yahweh, in the name Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the current name for the God of the Bible, for the world, ignorant to call Jehovah, God, or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai, for the world, ignorant to call Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give the honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the brothers I'm out here pushing this word in sincerity and truth, to all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. Brother Zach from Camp James, Jamaica, and it's this and also the little entitled Watch and Pray from this precept here in the book of Matthew 26, verse 41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And when you watch, or when we watch, as Scripture says, we're supposed to be occupied in prophecy. We actually see the signs them that come to pass. But how can one actually see that unless we're upon that watch? When we go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 and 1, it says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. Yeah, so we're supposed to be invested in prophecy, alright, all engulfed in prophecies. And so basically be aware of the time that we're in. As scripture also says, Ephesians 5, about 16, I think. Start at 14. Ephesians 5, verse 14, it says, wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead. And when you say sleepeth and arise from the dead, referring to them within a dead state of mind. The scripture says, he that wandereth, or the way understanding, shall remain in the congregation of the dead. It says, awake thou that sleepest, arise from the dead, and Yahushua shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So we're supposed to walk circumspectly, being fully aware of our surrounding, seeing what take place in our environment and match it back with the prophecies. And so we measure the time, right, as the scripture tells us. When we go to 2 Ezra 9 and 1, it says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that Moses spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest of plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works and endings in effects and signs. But how can we see the signs of the end if we not watch? We have to basically be aware of what takes place around us. Tune into the news, right? Brother's been doing lessons in the news, called prophecy speak right now. When we go to I'm going to school that's actually it's like here Habakkuk 2 and 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch, and will set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what ye will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I'm reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. And now we have it in, well, I have it on my phone, you see me? But we have it also in the books and papers today, right? Call it the Bible. It says that he may run that readeth it, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. By the end it shall speak and not lie. But though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, he will not tarry. Again, the scripture says, watch and pray that ye fall not into temptation. Right? Because once you're upon your watch, occupied in prayer, keeping that spiritual connection with the Most High, it keep us awake and see what really take place around us. Because the common man will say, oh, a long time here say God a come. You see me? A long time here see this happen. A long time here hear about that happen. You see me? But them now meds hit on a prophetic level and seeing that all of these things that transpire all at once, you see me, will ultimately lead up to the mandatory implementation of the RFID chip, which are going to bring forth Jacob's trouble, which are going to bring forth even synonymously World War III, which I would say the turmoil over there in Ukraine and Russia, which is what take place right now with in the Middle East with Israel. Them is not really people, Jewish, as they are fake Jews. We are the true biblical Israelites according to the Bible, so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos. But we see them wake up the Arab nations, for ultimately fight against them, which are going to draw in America, as is written, the least of the flock shall draw them out. And we know that Hawashai, what World War III according to prophecy, are going to lead to what America being utterly destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, and then within that, Yahweh is going to return. So we see all of that ramp up, and it couldn't be a couple. It couldn't be doing World War One. It couldn't be doing World War Two. You see me? Because these countries never all equipped with nuclear power. Right? Was it like really America had it back then? And whatever union them have with the other nation, them think, I remember the name of the league back then. World War One. To basically drop on Japan. You see me? But now the nations is written. Those become as weak as we, the nation them stand up. Right, because them have back teeth and we see basically Russia, get strengthened, right, for basically go ultimately take down America. So all of that right now we see a play out in the world. So we can use it back to the measuring stick. They say, oh yes, it's true, we're very close. But we have to watch we see that. The common one would say, oh, a long time here, but then now see what really take place on the earth and understand the scripture so much back with it. Alright? So when we go back to Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15, it says, see then that ye walk circumspectly. So maneuver right now supposed to be circumspect, fully aware of what take place around us. And always match it back with what? The scriptures, the Bible. It's supposed to be our moral compass in everything we do. It says not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Right? He said, wherefore be ye not unwise. And how can one be unwise? Why not fully aware of what is written in the Bible? What's supposed to happen? Because scripture said they shall walk like blind men. Right? Because them not understand what take place. Just like within the Crown Royal thing, a lot of people run up and down like headless chicken. They not even know so them supposed to even trust the enemy, so-called white man. So them run go take the serpent juice and enough of them get frig. Right? And I see them, so a lot of them go run go take the MOTB, the microchip. Right? But we supposed to be on full awareness, right, of what really take place, because we get the whole blueprint, we get the script. Right? And within a movie, you can actually know if a movie will come to an end, right, or they will go pull it out a bit more by looking forward for the climax. So once a movie reaches the climax, so alright then, it's all done soon. Or if you reach the climax, so there's a lot more build up take place. Right? Certain things that will transpire first. And right now we see ourselves in the Mosai's movie, if you will, right, about to that climax, World War III, time of Jacob's trouble. Is the manuscript says out of Jacob's trouble we will be saved. Right? So it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. You know? So we know the will of the Most High. Right? Because he literally wrote it. Well, you know, we have it in the scriptures, in the Bible. Right? What the will of the Most High, all things that will transpire on the earth is written in the Bible. Right? So we're supposed to match it back with the world events. Right? And that's literally what Yahushua quoted back in Matthew 24 and 3. He says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming and the end of the world? And the end of the world referring to the end of the age or rulership of the so-called white race, the Edomites. God them at a particular moment of time where them kingdom are basically last for. You know? As all of the kingdoms. You know, everybody have a section, a time given unto them, or allotment for them rule, and then them get taken out of power. Esau, the so-called white race, is the last Eden, you know, Eden is the kingdom, if you will, that's going to rule upon the earth before the kingdom of heaven. So in that transition right now, Esau fall and we arise. It says, Scripture says, we will stand upon our feet. Right? When we go to it says Revelation 11. You know, so that transpire too. We see that prophecy are fulfilled as well. So the disciples they must say, yo, tell we, give us some signs to look for. Some things will go happening at the earth when your second return is close. You know, tell them to look for it. More reach let's say you want to reach a specific destination, right? You see me? A central location in Jamaica is like Arthur Tree. You see me? Let's say you will come from whatever. You know, people tell me take the highway and then you're going to see one sign there. So or you're going to see this factory on your left, right? It's going to be XYZ factory if you want to reach the airport or whatever. You see me? And then turn right there and then you're going to see XYZ. Right? So that's what basically signs of the times are actually representing. You know, where we are in prophecy. Verse 4, he says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many, and he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. So we see that manifest right now, wars and rumors of wars. As I mentioned, the war in Ukraine, the war in the Middle East, you know. See then that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So the scripture say, but I hear about them, why don't worry your brain, man? That I know it yet. Because guess what? For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. So we see that take place now. Right? That broke because scripture say what? These evil, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, famine, and destruction, roughly paraphrasing. You know, so we see we are even right now the situation in the Panama Canal, you know, backlog from I heard August till ship of pay $4 million to skip the line. You know, so we see we're all of that a lead up to the famine. You know, we hear about the earthquake. What do Jamaica feel on? 5.6 or 7 them say. You have I think Iceland 1,400 earthquake. You know, our tremors in a 24-hour time span. And Jamaica, when we get the something there, the 5.6 or 7, let me say, we have what, over 60, I believe, aftershocks. So rock the country. Then yesterday, Saturday, Friday, there was a lot of flooding in Jamaica. So we see these things happen back after back after back after back, and we just coming out of Crown Royal. And a lot of madness will take place. And we see the future still look dark. Because Scripture said, those that look out the window shall be darkened. Right? Let's speak about recession, hyperinflation, pestilences, you know. Every day there's another disease that come out. Right now in Jamaica, them scared about dengue. Right? He says all these are the beginning of sorrows, because it's just the initial stage of it. Now we're going down to that time, you know, of all hell breaking loose on the earth. So it's not, oh yeah, this done now, we finally come out of 2020 and the hell will come in. No. That's just the initial stages. So we see things that wax worse and worse and worse, and that we use to measure the time for once a year we're really close. The scripture ever tells us in the last days that have scoffers come. That's a long time. Get that real quick. I think it's Second Peter 3. Second Peter chapter 3 verse 3, it says, knowing this first, that they shall come in the last day as scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. So it's scripture tells us in the last days, man, I said a long time me hear say God a come, a long time me hear about this and me not see it all now. Look how much of my grandparents them dead and we're still there. When scripture say in the last days it's a God. And so we see it manifest. Bing, 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 bing. Ticked off, prophecy fulfilled. Alright? So going back to Matthew chapter 24 and verse 9, it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and he shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Right? So we see that happen now too. Well, it not really manifest, but we see that build up where the laws them get pushed forth. You see me? Like hate speech. And when it comes to everybody, everybody on the internet, you know, she win shit, them for basically be identified. And I can't speak about them gutterers over there in our land right now, because that's anti-Semitism, you know, and the new terrorist, domestic terrorism, you know, and anti-gang law and all that shit that build up, you know. But ultimately we can't speak this truth in peace. As Scripture say, he that turneth from evil make himself a prey. So we see that come to pass now. It says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. I see that happen right now as well. Brothers all over the world, in many languages, you know, I push this truth. And that was never ever, you know. Because even when you pray like in the ancient world, Scripture say, when Scripture tell to John Revelator, yeah, prophesy again. The Scripture tell the apostles to them are prophesying the ends of the world. Right, we'll come over here and prophesy. Right? And once the brothers wake up, we speak different languages, Spanish, you see me? I think Portuguese or Dutch, one of them. You see me? Brothers speak whatever language they speak in Turkey. You see me? Sign language. Right? Different languages. All over the world, brothers wake up. You see brothers over there in Australia, Africa. You know? I think that was one in Philippines. You know, there's a pop-up, boom, 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 boom. Brothers in Suriname, right, pushing this word. And then we have the internet, we can translate it for you as well. Right? Because one of the main thing was pull the leg. Right? You know, because I know the brothers over here never go meet the apostles them in New York. Right? Forget this word at first. You know, it was on the internet. Right? This is and then shall the end come. So when see brothers waking up all over the earth, yo, saying how about Shemi Shai, you know, one doctrine, one belief, one faith. And we know see we're very close, yo. You see me? And these are some of the things we use to mark the time when you watch, pray. You see me to say, yeah, we're truly very close to the end. So we can actually stay, we call it now, juiced in, for like a better term. Right? Because a lot of people, them give in to the world, you know, if I get riches, man, if I make some money, because it's not work out for me, which I didn't never believe, you see me, because fuck this world either way, that's the mindset we're supposed to have, you see me. But once really I watch, you see me, we see the things they might transpire, right? And if the one after the other, no, you see me. It's a destruction from destruction. No, multiple, as brothers say, you probably see them pop off like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. That's how things are happening in the world right now. We have to watch and pray, you know, which makes close back with that. Matthew 26 verse 41, it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. Or you fall into the world, you think, oh, this thing delayed, or my Lord, the late is coming. No, but you see the prophecies that will come to pass. Alright? It says, the spirit indeed is willing. Yes, so the spirit knows, so you wait upon the Lord. You know? Right? But the flesh is weak. The flesh loves pleasure. The flesh wants easy life. Right? The flesh don't want patiently wait. You know? Right? But the spirit is willing, so if we watch and pray for the Most High keep us. Right? Because anyway, only way we make it by through the Yahweh Shem Shai. You know? That's a lesson really. Hope it is edifying to look out there. Giving our praise to our Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Kakadash. The abundance and to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the full leg. Shalom.